Hey guys, welcome back. Ron here once again. Just wanted to cover this awesome day. And why do I call it awesome? I mean, this was a terrible day. I mean, this is distraught. I mean, obviously, you would be distraught here after losing this kind of money. And it was terrifying for me. It sucked. I'm not gonna lie, it did suck. But at the same time, it was one of my biggest lessons. I mean, I learned a lot from seeing myself get real cocky, get real greedy, and all plain old stupid. I mean, there was no reason. No reason for me to do this. So on this Mastering the Execution episode 9, I just wanted to share with you guys how I slowly lost $198,000. And I really want to reiterate slowly. I mean, it was a slow death. I just literally watched my account get drained for no reason. Obviously, guys, I did make this back. I probably wouldn't be making this video if I would have lost that kind of money. But obviously, I am making this video because I'm proud to say that I had $200,000 to lose. I mean, where I didn't have it before. It's life changing, obviously, for me to come over here and tell you, hey, man, I lost $198,000 over a day. A course of a day. What? That's insane, Ron. How do you lose that kind of money? It's like, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the video playback. I had to speed it up, obviously. I even recorded myself saying, hey, I think this is the bottom. I think this is it. I think were my exact words. But finding it on 12 hours, 6 hours worth of video, I couldn't find it. But this is where I got the 1040 hour. I literally watch it all the time now. 1040, 1030 to 1050 reversal. So I just used the 1040 time frame because of this day. These days like this, man. And then I just kept going through my old trades, and when things reversed on me and I wasn't prepared for it. So this is where I started to really analyze and pay attention to key time frames throughout the day, because to me this was one of my biggest lessons, and hard ones. It's a hard one. I mean, this is tough, guys. $198,000. I mean, who can afford to lose that kind of money in a day? But I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys. So this is obviously the weeks of October. After October the 8th, this is the weeks that followed. So October the 15th through November 15th. This is what we did. This is what I was able to capitalize on. So that's not a bad profit. 30 days worth of work. I mean, that's pretty nice. 30 days. Whew. I couldn't be happier. Look at this. Making nice chunk of money. But then only to let myself get greedy, cocky, just plain old had that unstoppable feeling like, hey man, I can't be stopped. And this is what I did to myself. I lost my discipline too. I started getting into way too much stuff, way too heavy, way too soon, way too fast. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different symbols here I'm trading. And they were all in the green at one point, guys, except for TLRY probably. You'll see in the video shortly. But I mean, I was up. I was up nearly 100,000 for the day. I was making money. There was really no reason for me to let this happen to me. No reason for you to let this happen to you. Hopefully, you can learn from my mistakes and stay in control. When you find yourself hoping, saying, I hope things go my way. I pray that things go my way. I wish this goes this way. Man, that's just a signal that you are not in control. I caught myself saying things like this, That is a sign that you are not in control. If you are not in control, then you are in a bad position, guys. If you're not in control, get out. Close the position, reset until you feel in control. If you can't go to sleep because of what you have playing in the markets right now, that's a bad sign. You're either way overexposed, or you just did a bad trade and you're not confident in it. Just get out of it. One lesson Leo taught me. As you guys know, I am a member. I work with Leo now, but I took part of his courses, market moves and all that. And one day I had called him and asked him about a trade I was putting on. I had on, and he's like, Ron, if you're calling me, asking me about this trade, that means you're not ready for this trade. You're not ready to accept the outcome if it goes against you. So you should reassess the position. And that's what kind of brought it on to me. I never asked that question again, because now I just basically say, you know what? Let me make sure I'm not putting myself in a situation where I'm going to lose anymore, or where I'm not comfortable with the loss. But as you can see here, I let pretty much everything expire. So I pretty much 100% lost on just about everything. That's how cocky I got. I let it go to the very, very end, guys. I didn't save myself some money. I just completely lost my mind these days, And then that was, I was just obviously hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, it was just one of those lessons. The main reason why I wasn't distraught, guys, I mean, I gotta tell you, I had already paid myself over 125K. So I'm not upset. I wasn't completely upset, and people kept asking me like, "Well, Ron, you just lost a lot of money. Why aren't you more upset?" I'm like, guys, because I paid myself 125K. I mean, how could I be upset? Yeah, I lost 200. That's 200K I'd never had before to lose. I mean, that's 125K I didn't have before in my checking account. So it doesn't matter if your trading account has a million, 2 million, 3 million. It means nothing. Let's if you made that, that's nice. You know what I mean? Like if you made it, if you deposited, that's nice. But it's what you're paying yourself that makes the difference. What goes into your checking account, what goes into that bank house and says, hey man, that helps you pay those bills and all that stuff. That's what makes the difference to me. And I'm in the habit of paying myself at least 20% of my earnings every week, because that's what makes the difference, guys. But anyways, let me stop jabbering here. Let me go ahead and share the video with you guys of October the 15th so that you guys can see how I slowly lost 200K. All right, hey guys, so here we go. I'm just gonna go ahead and narrate this video here. I just want you guys to focus on these two areas here, the top one here and then the bottom. So as you can see here, we started the day slightly down on the PL open. And then as you can see at the top, obviously we have our net liquidity and how the account is actually growing for the day. So what happened this day was, obviously we started a little bit down, but we were still expecting the same move to go lower. And things were going great. I mean, I had no reason to doubt that our move wasn't going to play out. This is when it kind of hit me hard that I need to take advantage of these pivots. I mean, I've always used these pivots a lot, but I kept getting away from them, coming back to them, getting away from them, coming back to them. But this is when that 1040 time frame again came live to me. As you can see here, I took profits. I was taking profits throughout the day here on certain accounts here, but I don't know why in the world I just didn't take advantage of what I was seeing here. So my account pretty much hit 290. I wanted it to hit 300, and I think that was what was holding me back at the peak. I think at the peak on this recording here, you'll see that it hit 277, but the peak, I think it was at 290, and I think that's what held me in, and I got real cocky. But this is when I kind of developed that system of the 1040 and my market internals. This is what I watch here. Look at this divergence. I mean, the signals couldn't be clearer. We have negative divergence building on the VIX, positive divergence building on the market. So I got the four reds or four greens and a red basically building here, with all of them forming similar patterns, and I just completely ignored them. I completely ignored the signs, and I let this move just catch me, and I just let it go slowly. I mean, it wasn't like it was a fast reversal, guys. I mean, I had every sign available to me telling me, hey, Ron, this is it. And this is how this played out. And see the account going down 250, 225, 200. I mean, what am I doing here? There was absolutely no reason for me to let this happen to myself. And I just kept letting it go. I was like, it'll come back, it'll come back, it'll come back. No, it's not coming back. The signs were there. All the signs were there. But I got real cocky. I was too greedy. I don't know what I was thinking. I felt unstoppable, guys, because obviously I had a lot of money in the account. And I was like, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Like I just kept telling myself, it'll come back, it'll come back, it'll come back. But no, it's not coming back. And period, it's just not worth the risk. Once it hits your stop, and that's why I always say, you have a stop. I set my alerts. It's just get out, get back in. If you still think the move is coming, okay, get out. Don't let your account go in the red for no reason. Get out, get back in. And look at me. Look at this. This is slow. Look at the time frame here, guys. This is from the morning. Look at how we started in the morning, and look at where we are now. Completely unnecessary for this to happen. And it was, self-destruction here. This is self-destruction for no reason. And yeah, it hurt. Again, I was, a little upset, but at the same time I wasn't, because I had already paid myself so much. But at the same time, look at this. Completely unnecessary for me to do this on myself. And this is the result of it. So just don't let this happen to you. Hope you guys learn something from this. Don't get greedy. Don't lose control. Stay in control and don't do this. And obviously, guys, like I said, I did make the money back, but to watch this over and over again, I say to myself, like, what were you thinking, Ron? Just completely unnecessary. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how I lost $198,000. I've changed a lot. I've modified my system to make sure I take advantage and I'm executing my trades a lot better than this, so that this does not ever happen again. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.